Hello and welcome to the JCPod. I'm your host, Jaden Chandler. What's up, boys? We got another Thursday of action for us, so let me just spill it out to you. We got Pickem going first, college bets, NFL bets, basically straight down the line. I'll probably throw in some NFL news as I'm going through some stuff. Just for example, Aaron Jones just got announced that he's playing tonight, so that's going to change my pick a little bit. I want to check in some odds real quick before we hop in, but yeah, like I said, it's just going to be pretty much Pick'em. We'll go over my college bets, go over some NFL bets, and just talk about kind of the week that was. I guess not really like the week that was, the week that will be. Yeah, let's get it rolling. Yeah, this is from last week. As you can see, I had a pretty meh week, and it's kind of funny because I had a meh week and I didn't have the worst amount of points. As you can see, just kind of like I just missed a game or two here and there. I mean, there's nothing I'd really change. I kind of like all that I did. It was just one of those weird weeks where I basically missed two underdogs. I felt good about. I know Philly and Cincinnati were underdogs. But like the Monday night, I got from Sunday night, Monday night. Right, felt good about that. I just missed basically Tennessee, Atlanta. I admit, if I could redo over, I definitely would redo over now that I've watched them because my lord. But yeah, so basically we'll hop into the. I guess here I'll show you the overview real quick before we do that. So before hopping that, so now this is the overview for the season. As you can see, 6 points behind in second. Not terrible, man. Just sucks because we had such a great start last week. I kind of boned myself, but let's get this baby rolling. We're gonna go Green Bay in this game. It sucks because if Detroit would have lost, I probably would have picked Detroit, and if Green Bay would have lost, I was probably gonna pick Green Bay. Green Bay didn't play the best last game, but I think it's one of those situations. You know how they have in college, they have those overlooked games where it's like like USC for example. USC probably overlooked who they were playing last week to play Colorado this week. I think this is a similar spot. I think Green Bay's probably, I'm not going to say they overlooked the Saints, but they held out a lot of their guys that probably could have played last week to play in this game, and this is a really big division game. So I'm going to take the Packers here first, mainly because I think the Packers win the division as well, and if they split, hopefully they split at home, so I'm going to take my advantage there. This is the London game. I guess. I'm going to go Jacksonville, but I'm going to put a small amount. I thought Atlanta. The biggest issue is, man, Atlanta. I don't know how Atlanta's going to be able to pass the ball. I'm going to pick Miami here. This is going to be my 1 point game. I'm going to bet Miami for sure. We'll get to that in a minute, especially if it's 3. If it's still 3, I'm going to be all over Miami, but I'll get to those bets in a minute. Denver, Chicago. I hate to say it. Sorry, my Chicago fans. I probably won't be picking your team all year. I hate to say it. They look horrible, man. I truly feel bad that I can't pick the Bears this year at all. I'll try to maybe here and there, but I'm going to probably take the Broncos in this matchup because I like their coaching a little bit better. Baltimore, Cleveland. Ooh. Baltimore's been struggling a lot, I will admit, but this will probably be my. This will probably. I honestly, you know what? This is gonna be my one. These are probably gonna be my 1 and 2 games. I'm nervous. I won't lie. A little bit nervous about Baltimore. They have not got it clicking together while Cleveland's defense has been. Why do I keep wanting to say abysmal? They've been amazing. Cleveland's defense has been super, super dominant. Yeah. So I'm a little scared about this game. That's why it's going to be my one game. I'm going to pick Tennessee over Tennessee. Tennessee's kind of hot cross buns at this point. I don't know what's going on with them. Go shoe, baby. I think Anthony Richardson should be back for this game. The Rams, it's my Colts, man. I got to pick them. I think, especially the way they play the Ravens, I think the Ravens are. Overall, team-wise, I think the Ravens are slightly better than the Rams. I think the Rams are a really solid team, but you know what? We're going to redo it this way. I like my Colts, man. I think the Colts actually have a decent chance to beat the Rams this week. I know a lot of people probably don't believe. A lot of people do not believe in them, but James Sykin's legit. I'm going to ride my boys. Pause. I'm going to take probably New Orleans in this matchup. I wouldn't be shocked if Tampa Bay won. We take Philly in this matchup. I don't know. I think Washington's going to be able to win, but they could probably keep it close because it's a divisional game. Going to take Minnesota. Even if Bryce Young plays, Carolina's been iffy this year. I like Pittsburgh in this matchup, even though Houston scares me a lot. I think Pittsburgh's defense will give Houston a little bit of a, I don't want to say a wake-up call, but I think that Pittsburgh's defense will impose their will a little bit more. I'm going to take the Chargers here. Big win after last week. Dallas, New England. I guess I'm taking Dallas. I think Zeke will probably score in this game, though. The New England in the red zone like that. San Fran, this is going to be. That's probably the easiest pick of the week is San Fran over Them. Kansas City is another one where I mean, this is one of those things. If Kansas City loses, I do not mind. I don't think they should lose. That basically leaves me with this last game. I don't know, man. I'm gonna pick Seattle, but I truly don't know. I wish I had more small numbers. Yeah, this is one of those weeks where I don't know, man. Like I was saying for the Chiefs, so if the Chiefs lose, I think Zach Wilson really played decently well. Which would be awesome. I want to see Zach Wilson actually play decently well. I wanted to see this Jets team be good, but man. Yeah, we'll basically go through numbers now. So for this part, as you see, I've already sprinkled out a few numbers, so we're basically just going to try to find out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look kind of on the pick distribution, see kind of where people are at, see like just a general idea of where I can get numbers at. So for example, if it's like this, where it's 99% to 1%, I'm assuming there's a lot of 16s, a lot of 15s. Maybe even a 14 or 2 here and there. So I kind of like doing that I like doing that to make sure my numbers are like not too far off. By the way, I apologize again. I don't know why my allergies just like flare up every time every time I record now. Like legit, I went to the gym yesterday. I know this has nothing to do with football. Give me a second. Went to the gym yesterday. Did a whole lift for about 45 minutes. Nothing. Come home. Perfectly fine. Nothing. A second I get down the record. About to go blow my nose for a third time. I mean, loading, man. So yeah, no, like I said, we'll try to go through the picks now without, I mean, it just sucks because I blow my nose and I sneeze and then I have to blow my nose again. It's just an endless cycle. It's ridiculous, man. Pick-wise, 30% on Detroit is shocking. I mean, I think that's a little bit of an overreaction to the Atlanta game. I don't think a lot of people realize that they can't throw the football, Atlanta-wise. So, man, I don't want to put a lot of numbers on this now. I won't lie, that pick distribution has me a little scared. A little more people be on Green Bay with me, but it's all right. I'm okay with being wrong this game. I want to see. This is a real test for Green Bay. I'm very excited. I think Green Bay has a really good chance. Man, can somebody else pick my points for me? I guess we'll go. I don't even know where to begin, man. I guess we'll go smaller number. My smallest number is 4. The game I don't like to. I guess we'll go 8 for Denver. But I kind of just said Denver in the middle now. I might move them. Tennessee, Cincinnati. Here, we'll go. We'll put my 14 there. I think Philadelphia will do good. 13 then. I want to pick Chargers, but I don't know, man. If I pick Chargers, I feel like... I don't know. It's just after... I mean, they should have lost that last game. And, I mean... Josh McDaniels is not that good, though, right? I mean, right. They're a home team, too. I feel like I got to go there. 12. I won't lie to you. This is one of the harder weeks I've done already. I am... At a certain point, we're just about to be letting numbers fly because... Man, I could spend all day just trying to decide because it's seriously, this is one of those hardest weeks because like it's like, especially big point wise, like I need big points after kind of like what happened last week. Oh man, it's just like, see like this, like I want to put even a big number on them, but I feel like I can't. I want to put a big number on Houston, but I feel like I can't put a big one there either. I mean, this is tough, man. Okay, so there we got a little, dude. I promise you, I'm trying to. We're good. I don't know what just happened there. I tried to put 2 numbers in. My brain just could not compute. Least points this week, we'll go... Do you want to do Bears or Jets this week? We'll go Jets just because the Bears are playing... actually playing a decent team. And then we'll just go San Fran. By the way, the reason I do these tiebreakers is I've had it come down to like 2 or 3 times my 4 or 5 years doing this, maybe even 6 years at this point. The tiebreakers have come into play, so it's one of the things I got to focus on. But yeah, basically we got 4, 5, 7, 11, and 12 left. Yeah, we're just kind of trying to. We'll probably go. I guess 12 here, so I can really hate the Cowboys. I would love that. I guess we'll go. Honestly, we'll go 8 here, 9 there. Maybe I'll just do this real quick. So that basically I just added everyone to there. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go the 6 right here, middle number. Tennessee looked bad, so I'll put my 7 there, even though since it's on the road. It does make me nervous because Joe Burrow's still a little bit hurt. Tampa Bay, I guess we'll go 5, and then we'll go 4 here because I don't feel the most confident. I won't lie. That pick, let's look at it real quick. I won't lie. They went a little bit better than I thought towards the end. It was really, really hard. I just get to a point where it felt like I was kind of placing numbers, but I actually truly looking at it. I kind of like where all my numbers ended up at. I don't know how I feel about them. It's one of those weeks where I'm a little indifferent. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't kind of know what to expect. It's just a weird week. It's one of those, finally we have a weird week in football. I think it also helps that it's because we kind of know the teams a little bit now. But, yeah, that's basically my picks for the week. We're going to start off strong with Thursday Night Football, hopefully. And, hey, you know what that means. Now that we're done with Pickem, I'll see you back on the gridiron, and we will be going over my college bets for the weekend. I just thought about it. I'm probably going to... Should I do the NFL game first? Probably not, right? I probably should keep all the NFL together. Actually, we'll go by day. I'll just go by day. I won't even go by league. So we'll go... So these are all my Thursday bets. I want to apologize again, by the way. Family came over a little bit, enjoyed some time with family. Family left a little late last night. I don't got anything written down. I know generally but I know generally what I want to take. I know what I like, all that stuff. It's just going to be one of those things we do it on the show, baby. First bet, give me Packers money line. Packers are plus 1.5, so I got the minus 1.5 last week. They ended up winning by 1. 1.5 could come into favor, but I'm just going to take the money line. Money line's plus 108. I like that aspect of it. If you want to check out my Nasty Boy I'm going to make a Nasty Boy parlay today, like I do always on Stare Down Sports. Shout out. Man, I need to announce that show at the beginning of the... Damn, man. I need to announce our company in the middle of the show. Better. I got to be better, man. All over the place today. I'm just excited, man. It's a great day of another great weekend of football. I just can't put my brain on anything. I want to talk about everything and anything at once. But yeah, basically, so check out Stare Down Sports. I'll have more official plays there. My straight for this game is the Packers money line. Prop wise, I'm probably gonna take like a little bit longer of a gander. I don't want to just sit here live on my show and just like take my time and be like, I'll probably do this. Give me Aaron Jones to score a touchdown though if he's healthy and back. I do like that. So that one's plus 150. So those are my two plays for tonight's game is the Packers money line, Aaron Jones to score a touchdown. Like I said, check out Stare Down Sports for my article that will have maybe an extra pop or two on it, and I'll have my Nasty Boy parlay. I tell you what, man, we're getting really close to hitting those. We hit one in college already, so we are still up, I think, about 4 or 5 units, so I can still... I mean, that was nice. We hit the college one like week 1 or week 2, so we were able to afford a few losses there. NFL-wise, we just need to get one, man. We just need to get one. I'm so close. But yeah, I'll shout all that out. So that's basically my... that's my NFL play for Thursday. I'm going to take the Packers money line and Aaron Jones to score a touchdown. When it comes to football, I'm going to take Jacksonville State minus 6.5 versus Sam Houston. Jack State, the only thing that scares me is their quarterback hasn't played the best the last few times I've watched it. I'll be honest, I didn't kind of see him last week against Eastern Michigan, so I don't know how their quarterback played, but it seems like they got another guy in. So I don't know if, I forget if the original guy they had in got hurt or what, but apparently, I don't know. Maybe they just switched quarterbacks. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I tried to figure that out real quick. I have no clue. Give me Jacksonville State, though, minus 6.5. I really like them. They've been, for those of you who don't know, we took them at the beginning of the year. I think like very first week. They ended up getting a big win week 1 for, this is their FBS debut. This was an FCS team last year. 3-1 to start off the season in Conference USA in second. Facing Sam Houston, who's 6. So it's a conference game, going to be a little tight. I like the Jacksonville State boys to keep the momentum train going, the hype train going. I like to see what they can do. That's probably going to be it for Thursday night. Because you have Western Kentucky takes on Middle Tennessee. I have nothing really there. And Temple and Tulsa, I mean, the battle of the mids. No, honestly, they're both 2-2 teams. I got nothing special in that game, so I'm probably just going to stay away from that. Now this takes me on to Friday. Louisville being minus 3.5 point favorites to NC State is interesting. I think Virginia almost should have beat NC State last week. I had NC State basically minus 9.5. NC State kind of played, I don't want to say they played bad, but I'm just not impressed by them. Is that a better way to put it? I've not been impressed with what I've seen from NC State so far. Beat UConn, lose to Notre Dame, and then it beat, is that the Military Institute? I think it's Virginia Military Institute Cadets. And then they played Virginia, who might as well have been the VMI this year. So I'm gonna be on Louisville. This is for Friday, by the way. So Thursday, just to go over it again while I'm writing down my Friday plays. It's Packers money line, Aaron Jones score touchdown, and then college-wise Jacksonville State minus 6.5. That's all for tonight. Friday, I'm going to take Louisville minus 3.5. I kind of like this team. Louisville's 4-0. Surprised they aren't ranked. If they win this game, they're probably going to get ranked. So this is going to be a big, big game for them. I'm excited, man. I think Louisville's impressed me so far this year. I've tried to bet against them once or twice. They've gotten me both times. So I really like to see that. Utah, Oregon. I won't lie. The only reason I'm taking this is because they aren't favored. Give me Utah plus 3. I'm kind of shocked they aren't favored. I thought they were favored. I know Oregon State's coming off a tough loss. They probably will play a little bit better than they did against Washington State, but man, I don't know. I know Utah. I don't think Utah's gonna have Cam Rising this game. I think they're gonna miss him for one more game because they have a bye week next week, and then he'll come back for that following game. But for the most part, man, I like this Utah team. They've really impressed me with the way they played. They scored 14 on UCLA, and it felt like they were gonna win the game. So I'm gonna take Utah in this matchup, especially with the points. I like that. And a game I'll be watching is Cincinnati BYU. My immediate lane is immediately kind of Cincy, but I don't have anything in that game, so we're just gonna watch. So far Thursday, Packers money line, Aaron Jones touchdown. Friday, Louisville minus 3.5, Utah plus 3. Now we're gonna go into Saturday, baby. These are all my Saturday college football games. So we got like about 12 to 15 games I'm gonna read off. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna take. First one, Penn State minus 27.5 against Northwestern. Very big number. Man, I just feel like I think they should. I think Penn State should win, but that's a huge number, so I'm probably going to stay away. I will, dude. Every part of me, I'm going to take this. I don't know. It's give me the Raging Cajuns, baby. They're taking on Minnesota. The Raging Cajuns are plus 10.5. Let me make sure this line is correct because it is very rare, but there is times that the site I used compared to the books is a little bit off. But the Raging Cajuns are taking on Minnesota, who had they didn't even play bad. They just got walked down basically by Northwestern. So that tells me a little bit. Man, this tells me a little bit about what Minnesota has going for it. That makes me very nervous. The fact that they just got walked down like that. Because, Northwestern, I think for all you who know, Northwestern's not the best football team. By the way, I'm sorry. I just can't, for whatever reason, I just can't pull this up either. Apparently this game just doesn't exist. There we go. So they're plus 11.5, actually. So I'm going to be all over that. The Raging Cajuns, give me them plus 11.5. I think especially 11, that feels like a good number. I think they should be able to keep it within 10 if they don't. It's not one of the things where I'm not going to be shocked if they don't keep it within 10, but the fact that Minnesota got knocked down by Northwestern, or walked down, I kind of like the Cajuns in this matchup, just for solely that reason now. USC, Colorado, Colorado got me burned last week. They just weren't, I don't want to say they were not ready, but it's just they got a horrible mismatch there. I'm probably going to take Colorado plus 21.5. I'm going to write it again. We're just going to see if they can keep it close, especially against USC. I don't like it too much against Oregon. Oregon doesn't play with their foot as much. USC, especially with Lincoln Riley at the helm, I could definitely see them playing with their foot a little bit, letting them linger for a little bit. USC just has an issue with that sometimes, where sometimes instead of putting a team away, they just play with them too long, let them linger around, and end up keeping it close. No Travis Hunter again. That's very concerning, but I'm going to stick with a 21.5. I think they should be able to do decent. And I'll also take a first half under. I usually don't like these too much, but these are, we got them Cali boys and we got them Pacific time boys playing a 12 o'clock game, basically 9 a.m. for them, pretty much. So body clock-wise, might take them a little bit to wake up. Both these teams have been playing a lot of late night games lately, so give me the first half under as well. I don't know what the number is. I'm going to look it up later and take it, but I probably won't mind it. Maybe even first quarter. I might even do that potentially, but I'm not going to give that out. It's just I'm only giving out Colorado plus 21.5, but just know that I'm taking the first half or first quarter under as well, so feel free to hop on that as well. So the next one on my list is Georgia minus 14.5 against Auburn. I'm going to be watching this game. Tempted to lean. My lane is Georgia. I think they should be able to cover, but I don't know. Auburn, just a weird game. This game feels a little bit weird. Auburn got destroyed by Texas A&M. I might be taking Georgia here, honestly. I didn't realize they lost to Texas A&M that bad. I just think I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna watch this game. It's gonna be very fun to watch. When Georgia played South Carolina, I was able to live bet them. Got them at 2.5 for -140. This might be a similar situation where I live bet Georgia to get them just a little bit lower. I think they should be able to win this game, but this is the first quote unquote real team they've played since South Carolina. And even then, South Carolina basically has Swiss cheese for an O-line. They were just getting ran through. So we'll see there. Michigan -16.5. That is very tempting, but they kind of sleepwalk through. I just don't get why there's -16.5, honestly. I'm going to take Michigan here. It feels like it should be a lot bigger. Nebraska is not the best, but I don't get that number. It feels like it should be a lot higher. The only thing that scares me is Michigan kind of has been sleepwalking through these games, not been showing all they got. You can tell it's basically like they're saving for the playoffs. So that the spread's like 24.5, they're beating the team by about 22 to 24 exactly, killing you with the half. Michigan has not covered in a game this year. They're 3-0, 4-0, whatever they are. Haven't covered in a game this year because they started showing all they got. But because this is a 16.5, I like that it's lower, so I'm probably going to be on Michigan -16.5 there. Indiana, Maryland. I'm just excited to watch this game. Very intrigued. Maryland could get upset if they win, especially if they win big. So I'm going to be intrigued to watch, see if they win that one big. Kansas, Texas. I'm leaning. I kind of want to lean Kansas a little bit just because they're having a magical season. First time being 3-0 since either 1911 or 1915. Yes, 1-1 or 1-5 with a 19 in front of it. That long. It's been a very impressive ride for them so far. They just got ranked this week. They might want to put It's just the only thing is I'm just very nervous, very very nervous. I think Texas probably will still win, but I'm gonna watch this game as a fan and have fun. But I kind of like Kansas there. Purdue, Illinois. I don't hate myself enough to bet this game. I lied to you guys last week on Captain by Hook, and I bet it. I bet Purdue against Wisconsin like a jackass, and I lost like a jackass. I'm done with this team this year, man. I'm done with them. Absolutely done with them. LSU, Ole Miss. I'm just going to watch this game. Very intrigued. I have no really side on this one. Oregon -27.5 against Stanford. I am very curious about the spot. You might see me. I might lean Oregon, but I lean Oregon in that one, but because USC beat them big. But I'm just kind of going to watch because maybe they're going to have a little bit of a it's one of those spots where they could have a letdown after the Colorado game because they just had so much juice and all that. But it's also a blowout, so it could be one of those things where they just keep riding that momentum high and just keep going. Notre Dame versus Duke. I'm going to be on ND. I'm going to for sure probably bet it. I'm going to try to get the number a little bit lower. It's at 5.5 or 6 right now. I don't mind it. Duke's decent. Big game. Biggest thing is to prepare for this game. After the big win against Clemson, Duke's got Lafayette, Northwestern, Connecticut, while Notre Dame just is coming off a huge game against Ohio State. So that's the only reason I feel like this could be. So the way I kind of see this spot going potentially is so Duke plays NC State, Florida State, Louisville. This could be a spot where they lose to Notre Dame and then they play good against NC State, heading into Florida State. That's kind of the lane I'm going to. I don't know if they'll beat Florida State, but I'm very excited for that game in 2 weeks. So I'm going to take Notre Dame there, and I'll probably take the spread. Why not? Give me the Notre Dame spread. Let's ride, baby. 2 more games to talk about, or I guess 3 more. Western Virginia, TCU. Excited to watch that, see what happens there. Give me Air Force against San Diego State. Air Force has been good to me this year. I've been on them every week except for one, I think, at worst, and they are 4-0. 10-point favorites against San Diego State, who is not the best football team. So give me Air Force in that matchup. Last game to talk about, Alabama, Mississippi State. Intrigued just to see what Alabama does. I'm just going to basically watch it. I'm not going to take anything there. Probably just watching it. Just go watch, see what happens. And hey, boys, I'll do it for Saturday. So I'll go over all my bets again real quick, starting from Thursday. Thursday, Packers money line, Aaron Jones touchdown, and also Jacksonville State -6.5. Friday, Louisville -3.5. Utah +3. Saturday, Raging Cajuns +11.5 against Minnesota. Colorado +21.5 versus USC. Probably going to take an under in either the first quarter or first half. I haven't fully decided yet. That's why I gave out both. I'm going to take an under probably on one of those. Probably lean first quarter because, like I said, the time clock 9 a.m. for them boys. Michigan minus 16.5. Notre Dame spread. Air Force minus 10. That's how I'm going to finish out the Friday-Saturday slate. So this brings us on to the men's league of the NFL for Sunday. I won't lie. Might be one of those weeks where you don't see me take too much men's league-wise. We'll go through... Now, like I said, time for the men's league on Sunday. We will be going... To start it off... like I said, we're going to go with the Dolphins plus 3. That's still plus 3, barely hanging on. This is one of those lines, I don't know if it's going to be there Sunday, so I'd be tempted to hop on it now. That's probably a game I'm going to hop on basically as soon as I'm done with the show because I want to make sure I get this plus 3. The Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 3. I'm probably not going to touch that. Falcons being 3-point dogs to Jacksonville is very tempting. If I can get that as a hook, I may hop on that, but... I'm a little scarred after last week, man. The Falcons put up no fight against the Lions. Basically felt like offensively once they shut down the run. Rams, Colts, excuse me. I'm going to give it out, but you don't got to take it. I'm going to be on the Colts money line. I think I like my boys in this matchup. I'm going to get a Colts at a lot of good numbers this year, so I'm going to be very happy to take them as well as I can. Because especially if Anthony Richardson plays, I like the Colts' chances there. Even with Gardner Minshew, honestly, Colts are the best backup in the league, I think. So my lane there is the Colts. Panthers are 4-point dogs to the Vikings. That feels like a interesting number. Bucks are plus 3 or at plus 100 on one of my books. Ooh, probably not gonna take either of those games. Eagles Saints. Eagles Commanders minus 8.5. Really don't got anything for you there. I might tease the Eagles down if anything. Broncos are 3.5-point favorites to the Bears. If I can get the Broncos about like 3 or 2.5, I definitely would take that. I don't like the hook number there, especially for two butt teams. I'll take the Ravens. I might take the Ravens. We'll come back to that one in a minute. I'll save that game. Ravens are plus 2.5 against Browns. We'll keep that one as a maybe. There looks like there's a chance that we could potentially get the Ravens at plus 3 as well, because there's a lot of movement on the Browns minus 2.5. So we'll see for that one. I will take Bengals minus 2.5 against the against the Titans. Just because it's under 3. The Titans like to play a lot of close games. Did not play a close game last week against the Browns defense. I think Bengals defense could have similar success. So if that's the case, the 2.5 should be all right. So give me the 2.5. Raiders Chargers 5.5-point favorites. I'm not betting on the Chargers, man. I'm not gonna sweat out a game I don't need to. Especially after last week. I bet the Vikings-Chargers game like an idiot and probably lost a year or two off my life. Patriots-Cowboys, I got nothing for you there. I'm probably going to stay away from that one. 49ers are 14-point favorites against the Cardinals. That's just insane, but this might be a team total over. I might do that for you. You might get a team total out of me. 49er team total points over 29.5. Give it to me. They've scored about 30 so far every game. 49. The Cardinals are not the best team in the NFL. So yeah, their team total of 29.5. I do not mind that at all. I think it's definitely doable. There's the Cardinals. The Cardinals play decent. The Cowboys probably should have scored about 30 on them. And yeah, they just didn't. So I would definitely like that in that matchup. Chiefs-Jets. Chiefs are minus 9.5-point favorites over the Jets. That might be a teaser game. Like, I might do a 49ers Chiefs. Let me just, for example, I don't condone doing teasers all the time because obviously you can get burned by them. But there are some occasions where it's like, oh, maybe. Like last week, a lot of people probably got burned on like Cowboys Chiefs teasers or something like that. But so I'm gonna juice the odds. So I could get it. So if you get this here, we'll do plus 6. For plus 6, you can get the Chiefs at minus 3.5, San Francisco at minus 8, and the Eagles at minus 2.5. If you want to get the odds to plus 100, you can add 8 points to the teaser. So if you do that, it's Chiefs minus 1.5, San Fran minus 6, and the Philadelphia Eagles minus 0.5, and that's plus 100. I'm taking it. I hate to say it, but that's probably gonna be my last bet I take today. Probably gonna stay away from the Ravens, like I said, until it gets to a 3. But I don't mind this Chiefs teaser at all, especially the numbers stay the same. So, like I said, that's a teaser I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna give it out, but I'm not going to give it out, but it's like a wink, wink. Hey, I really, really like this. So with an 8-point teaser, you can get the Chiefs from -9.5 to -1.5. San Fran from -14.5 to -6.5, or -6. They only got to win by a touchdown, and then you get the Eagles from -8.5 to -0.5. And that's plus 100. So it's not bad odds at all. If you want to make it 7, if you want to make it like 7, you can get the Chiefs. You can get the Chiefs -2.5, Eagles -1.5, and San Fran -7 plus 120. I don't mind that at all either. And yeah, that'll probably do it for today. I'll just give you some. Yeah, that'll probably do it for today. If I add any player props or anything, check out Stare Down Sports. Like I said again, for those plays, I'll have a nasty boy for the Thursday night play tonight, and I'll have another nasty boy for the weekend plays. I'm gonna try to switch it to 3 legs though tonight. Maybe we might do 3 legs tonight, or we might do it this weekend. I just want to get a win on the board, get some on there. The 4 legs might just be cursed right now. Maybe we just need to switch to 3 legs real quick, change up the vibes. But I don't know. By the way, though, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. Read my bets one more time to go through. Packers money line, Aaron Jones touchdown, Jacksonville State -6.5 today. Tomorrow, Louisville -3.5, Utah +3. Saturday, Raging Cajuns +11.5, Colorado +21.5, Michigan -16.5, Notre Dame spread, which I believe is like 5.5 to 6, and then Air Force -10. Sunday, Dolphins +3, Colts, Bengals -2.5, 49ers team total over 29.5. And potentially Bengals +3 if we get to +3. But so I'll write that down, but that has an asterisk next to it, because if they don't get to +3, I'm probably not touching that game. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it all, truly. I do appreciate the following. This time of year, man, it's my time of year. Love football season. This feels the most natural, man. It feels like college football sometimes. Got to force a little bit. Got to dig a little bit harder. Baseball, I'm scrapping and clawing to try to find information, make sure I got it right. Football, man, feels right. I just feel it's a sport I know best, man. It just feels right. But yeah, so basically the plans are tomorrow I'm going to appear by Captain by Hook with a red beard, and then past that you won't see me until Tuesday again until I break down all the NFL games. If you want to check out Stare Down Sports, by the way, I did not realize I missed Pickem this whole episode. Amateur hour, man. Amateur hour. But yeah, no, thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'm going to have fun listening to that. I'm going to appear on Captain by Hook with red beard tomorrow. If you would like to check out Stare Down Sports this weekend, I will have all my plays on there. They basically give out here, plus maybe one to 3 extra. If I find some extra lines that I learned about later that I just missed on this show. But yeah, man, it's a blast. I'm doing a lot of fun, enjoying the hell out of this, and man, I can't wait for the weekend, man. It's gonna be a good one. I'll see everybody tomorrow for Captain by Hook with the red beard, and if I don't see you there, I'll see everybody on Tuesday for my breakdown of the weekend that was.